great big hey howdy hey to all my goofy goobers and some newbie goobers out there. Welcome back to Animanic with Comic Auzi, where we basically talk about any piece of media so long as it's animated. And tonight we're going to be doing a commentary on the Disney classic, Melody Time. Something that I've grown up with and find a bit of comfort in, I would definitely say. So, while I go and discuss my understandings of the film, go ahead and get your copy ready. If your copy happens to be on Disney Plus, it has that 11-second warning at the front, which kind of confused me for a minute. But then I realized that in terms of, you know, the content of the film, that there is one segment that isn't too different from both Saludos Amigos and the Three Caballeros. That's the Rhythm of the Samba segment. So, if that's the only reason that it has the warning, it's like, I suppose so. I guess, all in all, it makes a lot of sense in that regard. But otherwise, it is pretty much just about the same stuff as Make Mine Music, except this one I grew up with and have much more of an attachment to. So, let us go ahead and begin with our fun time. That is a melody time. A melody time to time the melody. You guys can match things up with the blurry image on. What the hell happened? Whoops. Okay. You guys can match up with the blurry image on screen. And 3, 2, 1, go. Here it is. Movie time. You think I'm gonna get sick of seeing this RKO Radio Pictures logo every week? Trees. Blame it on the samba. Wintertime. And all in all, melody time. Melody time, as it were. Opening credits. Let's see how many we recognize. Sons of the Pioneers, the Dining Sisters, Bobby Driscoll. Bobby Driscoll! Oh, God. No. Let's see. None of these names ringing a bell for me. Little too... Ward Kimball, Milt Call. Wally Johnston. Let's see. Clark Coates and Mary Blair for color and styling. Nice. And Dick Kinsley. I'm sure you might remember that name, some of you. Beautiful. Beautiful. This intro is definitely having a lot of fun with itself. And here's some animation. Doing the 3D on that paintbrush, definitely a lot of fun. No stretch of the imagination, simple. God. Sure. You know, they're definitely advertising it well. If all this stuff appeals to you, then you're gonna enjoy the film. Oh God. Did they just put a bunch of paper snowflakes on a black background and film them falling? That's what it looks like they did. Then they slowed it down a little bit. Interesting. Very pretty lamp. I like that lamp. I want that lamp. No, I don't. It's a nice lamp, though. Those horses' necks are so long. Oh god, the animation on their legs. I think we're quite a ways off from, say, you know, Spirits down into the Cimarron. It's just, there's one example. So, these rabbits are going to be the breakout stars of this short. I think there's... Indeed. Loving the way they're integrating the movements with the music. It's probably some of the most fun that they've had with that sort of thing. I think they're definitely leveraging their style and the substance as well. Like, they're definitely leaning on the simplicity of every element of design here. I think that is really well done. And again, I gotta wonder how they're processing that effect on the ice. It's just... These are no small and simple things, for as simple as they look. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, she's not having it. It doesn't seem like she'll be having it either. Oops. I think this is definitely really honing in on what animation can do for your storytelling. The layers of the dress. And they're just folding them back down. They're just fed up. I love that. Beautiful. Again, not the easiest thing to do. It's like... Yeah, I think of a way that they probably did that in a simpler way. With masking it out. She has no nose. She's just not having it. Again, the way you can just hold on a frame. Oh boy. Guys. I mean, you can't blame him for trying. He's trying, damn it. Because you have to paint the character in different colors now. Ooh. Really felt that one. Oof. I don't see why they couldn't have played with aesthetics more in their feature animation. I mean, like, this is one segment in a larger collection of shorts. So for it to be aesthetically, different. I definitely think those galloping horses were better animated than their little trot earlier. Well, they tried. The timing of the animation and the music in synchronization is so well done here specifically. It really feels like that this is a proper melody time. And we really do see the full integration. Them just strong horses. And tugging on it. Just great. And the melt fucking melts. just delightful. Loving this aesthetic here. It's just so nicely done. The dumb little face he's pulled there. Again, really put in there. The aesthetics are really well done, and the style of it is so beautiful and cute. And the animation of the couples, both the human couple and the Yep. Here we go. Ooh. Whoop. Gotta absolutely... I think they really definitely highlighted the frenetic energy that this particular iteration of Flight of the Bumblebee has. In fact, I think this is a far more clever interpretation of the jazz and boogie woogie music here going on than even like After You've Gone segment from Make Mine Music, because they definitely got it in their heads to more so interpret the instruments less as just instruments and more as very creative methods, turning all the piano keys into one giant snake. I'm turning a lot of the instruments into flowers. Again, loving the way they're depicting all this. They turn into fucking butterflies. Like, it's just so delightful. And I'll frame it through the little bumblebee characters, also really great. I think far more creative here, using the sheet music as representative, and then they sack it up into piano keys. Look, everything I think about Melody Time, like, or at least the majority of Melody Time, could be seen as an improvement on at least the weaker aspects of Make Mine music. Like, it's no wonder that this one is more well known, like in the public eye. I think most of its segments are pretty well known, like the Bumble Boogie or Little Toot. Ah, yes. I think this segment definitely has a little more inclined. Yeah, and I think the reason why Make My Music isn't on Disney Plus is because it's not as well known, so people probably wouldn't miss it. For as stylish as this opening title is, very much feeling the Mary Blair influence here. But like, but you like again, so far we haven't had any animation, but like I think in this segment definitely has a lot of the it's like you can definitely see like than say our winter time, but that's probably just because of the snow. But even the characters in this are more traditionally Disney, like but the fact that our first two segments were so uniquely stylish by comparison. And of course this story kinda like, and especially the length of this segment, probably to them it demanded a more traditional look. Of course it's still a very silly one. Down he goes. They're definitely animating him very funny though. So I think they're definitely getting a lot of their mileage out of this. Off they go. And here is a bunch of white people out manifesting their destiny, I guess. You can definitely see some style being applied to these guys differently than Johnny, because they didn't have to be... They don't really have to be as detailed as Johnny, because They're just, especially for what they have to be representing here. They're kind of just representing a mass of people westward hoeing. Give us some credit. Ah, no, not the gun. Not the hat. Oh no, his britches. I don't think any of them actually said that, though. It's like, apples? Who needs apples? Fuck apples! And here he is. The guy. Welcome back, Miraculous. Totally overlooked it, talked over that line. Queersome. Interesting rhyme. Another detail, notice that that everything is in rhyme. You gotta pull up your own copy of the movie. We're watching Melody Time. If you got Disney Plus, it's up there. I don't know if I've had an apple cake, but I do like apple pie. Please don't. Ah. He just keeps strutting. The jitter on him is just... I really think all they're doing is playing the last frame back and forth until they get to the next frame. It's really clever. Melody Time. Heaven forbid you leave that behind. From a two-dimensional standpoint, you don't necessarily think about the fact that he's wearing a pot on his head. He's got a saucepan on his head. The wilderness is very pretty in this next bit, where he's just trudging along. He's just animating him just hiking himself all across so many different terrains. And they're really matching the visuals to the music, really. The smash cut as the choir just bursts in, that's really awesome. And whoever animated that waterfall, good lord, that's pretty. God, imagine. We're up to the Johnny Appleseed segment. He's about to start planting his new orchard. I think he can match up the colors now, now that the screen's all bright. Indeed. He darn cut his hair. Doesn't have a little tail in the back anymore. He don't got the little tail no more. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. They really are curious bunch of critters, aren't they? It's just a fucking twig. They were just... Oh boy. Womp womp. Always with the skunks. Why always gotta be with a skunk? No. Nah. We passed the caravan. Go past that part. The skunk has just shown up. Sniffy, sniffy. They're using like pastels for this. And that's a very unique texture. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna get his now. Just absolutely wonderful mixing of animation and music. Just really well done. How... You might want to be careful, Johnny. He's got a taste for you now. Johnny just finds an open field. And plants all of these trees. Autumn to winter. Well. Sure. And they're just coming in and carving down the trees. Just a big old land rush. Oh, wait, nope, there we are. Found a different one. Found another reason why this movie would have the warning at front. Yay. So offhanded, very, very quick, but like... They're there. Hmm. Oof. Ring-a-ling. And they're still rhyming. They will not stop with the rhyming, even in bits where you might not be able to make it out. Man. Is one of them... It's so interesting, is like... Oof. Hey, look who's back. Being a little... The way he lights up. Hear that? Hell up. Off he goes. Again, just plain old gorgeous what they're doing here. Very pretty. Just love the way they're just, boom, they're just combining, they're just blending the trees into the clouds. And of course, love me sunset colors. I love me some sunset colors. Very pretty. I like it a lot. Very nice. Seem to be doing this a lot. Here we go. Toot toot. Here we go. What a little guy. Look at him go. I'm gonna feel like there's a lot of like overlap between the animators and the musicians and singers. Oof. Just absolutely great. Little guy. Also love the way they're having the whistle also. They're also having the whistle smile and frown with him. It's just so cute. Even the cop has his whistle emoting with him. God. This little attention to detail you may never, like, pay that much attention to, but it's really cute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Oof. Now ain't that just a disaster to end all disasters? Our mans has been arrested. They don't care. Stone-faced. Man, just... Damn. Just done such a good job with this. Scooting off. He's been banished out to sea. Oh, these buoys are kind of scary. Fucking hell. The waves turn into spooky arms. They were just having so much fun here. Ugh. Even the lighthouse snubs him. They've done such a great job. Off he goes. Get every available tugboat you have out there. We got a ship in distress. Just lovely. That's face on the rocks. God. Little guy doing his best. Oof. He's getting fried. Looks like the storm is finally letting up. I don't know, could we draw that seagull to look any sadder? I mean, probably. Off he goes. Definitely had the bandage of that lightning bolt strike. Delightful little cartoon boat animation. Delightful, absolutely beautiful and haunting ocean animation. And the storm. Hello, dear. Love the fact that we've actually gone very far to actually animation as opposed to just letting it rest on static images. And that we're getting these animals, these leaves, these ripples now. I feel like they've learned a lot from what they've done before. It's like if you're gonna animate to music, well, let there be some animation involved. And here we go again. It's time to rain for like the How many times has it rained in this damn movie? Like, seriously, between Johnny Appleseed, Little Toot, and now this, has been like 3 times we've seen some kind of a storm of some sort. You know, just... They're painting this very well, too. Pheasants. The frog's like, nope, I'm out of here. Woof! No, not the birds! Beautiful leaves. Man, that was the shortest storm in this whole movie. Very nice ripples. The way they're dissipating there is really nice. I mean, they painted the frog into the background art, but then the animator made him blink. It's really great. Looks like the butterfly got away. Oh, dude, the sky turning into a leaf. Just great. Oh, are we? We're not storming again, are we? Okay. A beautiful design of this tree, I do wonder. What a massive, massive tree, too. I don't know how much they did, like... Shut up, squad. Here we go. Oh, sure, absolutely. Could never be their fault. Loving the color palette here. Just beautiful. Quirky little bird. A lot of the sheet music is also the bar. You have the... Ah. Loving the way they just... Seriously, this movie really gets the best marriage of music and animation. At least of this early era. Shake him up into it. She's back, everybody. Oh, some little birds. Oh, certainly. Might be the best so far from Disney. Also, it certainly helps to be able to, you know, sync it up to the music. So whatever they do, as far as timing up the animation, can easily be framed around the music. And here we go. As if things couldn't stay normal for half a minute, you know, let's just swim around let's just swim around the cocktail for a minute, but nope, now things have to get weird. Bum 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 bum. Off they go. Just and the bubbles turn into lips and the lips turn into butterflies. Like like it isn't already insane. To just going off the rails. Is this what it looks like to be lost in the rhythm? Just, again, everything is so cleverly put together. What I can highlight more from my end of things, less so, are from the techniques, is just the creativity on display. Just... Off we go. Oh boy. Again, really well integrated. Café do Samba, huh? And here we come to the end. Roy Rogers and the Sons of the Pioneers are gonna sing y'all a tale of the Old West. That's what I just said. Exactly. Evidently. Why not? Beautiful. The atmosphere here would make anyone fall in love with the desert, probably, because this is just so beautiful. Woof. Here come the tortoises. Whoop. Tumbleweeds are really nicely painted. Just absolutely lovely. No, actually, the narrator for this is Roy Rogers, whereas the narrator for Ichabod is Bing Crosby. Love the way they're using the shadows here. It's just a bunch of birds. Don't worry, little guy, you'll catch up. Again. Yup, there he is. Back of the line. Back of the line. Haven't you been paying attention? Back of the line. Off he goes. He's just trying to keep up. Ain't giving up on it. Very beautiful. She seems nervous. Good Lord, Bobby, come on. I mean, what do I say? That the background behind them is really well drawn because there's no animation here. Though I love that they're really giving... Mm-hmm. They're really trying to keep it in rhyme in this movie. Love this cartoonishly version of Tex is just just squeezing itself in there. God. Indeed. Nah, no. Yep. No, she has a taste for children. Stop her. She's going to eat all of your children. Oh boy. So innocent, right? Woof. I haven't seen coyotes take that much damage since the Roadrunner cartoons. Off he goes. Oh. Trudging along. Oof. The swarming, the fucking... Again, they just draw this very well. Love the bounce that they have when they're just knocking them around. Chickens. They both got ruffled up in that tussle. Love this funny little lip that they keep giving Bill. Just the top lip is just so nicely goofy. They do such a good job for making with the whole, like, just all the detail. What's the words I'm looking for? Spinny, spinny. I think they did a really great job. Again, like, as I keep saying, just absolutely perfect merging of music and animation. Poor fucking bird. Probably the influence for the bird that appeared in the Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, like you do. Ah, boy. I forgot about that. Just so silly. Anything like, wow, can we calm down for a minute? This short's going off pretty hard. Wouldn't that be a bison? Ah, well. The heart-shaped ripples in the water. This is a great gag right here. Good night, everybody. Ooh. I love that. They just... Oh boy. Off they go. Off she goes. No kidding. She's doing pretty good so far. Uh-oh. Oof. How much bounce is in that spring? Just love them. Oh. Jealous horse. Oof. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful silhouette of Pecos on his horse on the top of that rock back in that shot previously. Watch that coyote up there. What a delightful picture. What a delightful feature. What a delightful film. I definitely enjoyed it very much. Classic for a reason. Honestly, on the whole package, I have much more of an attachment to this film, so it might be unfair for me to say. That at the same time, Disney seems to think so too. This one's definitely a step up from Melody Time. And Melody Time was a step up from Fantasia, at least in terms of, you know, just letting things speak for themselves. Again, as far as it goes, I feel like there's a lot of charm involved in every single corner of it. Racism is unfortunate. Realizing it's probably not the Samba segment that got the film to be pinned that way. Yowza. I mean, between Johnny Appleseed and then Pecos Bill's Painted Desert bit, yeah, that's definitely a reason. That's definitely a reason. I always did love the colors that they chose for the Painted Desert, though, and the way that it gets paintbrushed with the people running by. Definitely a clever visual. So, on the whole, though, definitely highly recommend this film for all the fun and musical delight that it's worth, honestly. Definitely kicks it more into high gear than some of the others. So I definitely say that you won't be bored with this one. Your time will be well spent. I think they definitely came to a very smart decision of leaning on comedy where they can. It's like, with maybe the exception of the tree segment, they definitely do lean on comedy where it fits. So, and that it is the majority of the movie is definitely helpful. So that'll be it for Melody Time. Loved it, enjoyed it. If you're viewing this after the fact, thanks for watching. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me in this melodious adventure. And until next time, remember to take care, stay safe, and be kind in all that you do. Good night, everybody!